Hello and welcome to EV Motoring. Today we're out here at the Chicago Drives Electric Week. Actually, it's a weekend event here thrown by the Chicago Auto Trade Association. Today we're here on Media Day, so we get a little more exclusive access to the vehicles. So let's go take a quick lap around and for the first time see what there is here to do. Here is the Ioniq 5 in Shooting Star Gray. I think this is one of the best colors, but of course looks are always subjective. This is the limited trim. So this is a dual motor, so I think it's about 256 miles of range. The rear wheel drive would be 300 miles of range. Love that they spec the white interior with it too, or it's kind of like a cream white interior. Looking forward to hopefully driving this today. Not sure how the event's gonna go, but hopefully we can take a quick spin. All right, now for technically the second time ever, but I didn't film it the first time because I was car shopping. We're gonna take the Ioniq 5 for a quick spin. This is, as you can see by the glass roof, the fully maxed out limited, which one cool thing about the glass roof that most other electric vehicles for some reason don't know that's necessary is a sunshade to block it out so the heat doesn't bake us out. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and rotate the shifter into drive, and here we go. So if you've watched some of the other videos, you'll see that we had some automaker employees riding along with us, and the realm of relaxation of people has been all over the place. Hyundai is definitely the most chill that we've encountered of like, yeah, just take the car, bring it back within an hour, you're good. It's a little bittersweet driving this because I love my Polestar, but this was my #1 car choice. So I just had incredibly hard time trying to find anything anywhere remotely close to MSRP. But I do think that this is the best electric vehicle out right now for under $100,000 at least. I think Porsche Taycans are the best, but it's hard to beat the 18-minute charging profile. Now, if you don't go on road trips, completely irrelevant. The charging profile is not useful to you. But if you're like me and you do thousands of miles on the road, the ID4, for example, it was 38 minutes to charge from 10 to 80%. Most of my charges were only like 65%, but nonetheless. This car is 18 minutes over that same window of charge, and this car goes a little further. Actually, no, this is the all-wheel drive, so it's 256 miles of range. But the rear-wheel drive, if we were comparing rear-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive, the Ioniq 5 has about 30 miles more range than the ID4. So that certainly adds up to cutting hours off of a trip if you're going from Chicago to Vegas or, a couple thousand miles. Somewhere there's a one-pedal mode. I think it's with these. Oh, that's right. It's with the paddles. Nice. Now we're in one-pedal mode. Every car does it a little bit differently. So in the Polestar, it's in the center cluster. Some auto brands don't let you turn on and off the one-pedal driving, but here they use the paddle shifters that they would have implemented for shifting the dual clutch transmissions that come in other Hyundai products. But here they put it to good use of helping us change regen. Something else you notice is there's 4 little dots on the steering wheel. That is Morse code for the letter H. So that's the Hyundai's new futuristic way of saying it's a Hyundai. What are your thoughts on the Ioniq 5 compared to, so you got to drive the EV6?
I did.
Which I did not drive yet. I'll probably drive it Saturday morning, but, or no, I did drive the EV6. That's right, I did we traded off. Yeah, too many cars, too much going on today. But, what do you think of, so it still has the same like turn signal and all the cool features?
Absolutely love that.
Yeah. What do you think of the interior of this car? There's more minivan style of like, this moves around and, everything's white. Oh, this is a magnet. So I think our phones nope. I think you need a special case or something and then it will magnet to there, but it is nifty. Now we step on it.
Traffic light camera ahead.
That was pretty cool. I don't know if it came through the microphone, but the car just notified us that there's a traffic camera up ahead. So useful of Hyundai avoiding tickets. We can do the sounds of nature. I don't think I'm gonna get copyrighted for putting this into the video, but we can listen to lively forest. I'm not sure why you'd want to listen to the noise of an open air cafe of people talking. I'd much prefer a warm fireplace or a rainy day to relax as the Hyundai drives down the road with borderline self-driving. It has very, very good autonomous driving that actually does lane changes for you. Fortunately, we're not taking this on the highway today, so we cannot test that out. All right, enough of this open forest or warm fireplace, all these options. So part of the reason the car charges so fast is the 800 volt architecture. I mentioned this a little bit earlier in the, Lucid Air next to us. Awesome, love to see those finally hitting the road. That's the Air Dream Edition, pushing $150,000. So as I mentioned, this is the best car under $100,000. That is certainly one of the cars that is better, but a very steep price to pay for the best, I guess, right? But they both have Bose speaker systems, so that's pretty comparable, I would say. Similar gauge cluster to the EV6 of, how the power and charge kind of cycles through. I just like how open and clean it is in here versus the EV6 is kind of a little bit dark. It's certainly better. The legroom is similar to the EV6, however, the headroom is like awesome. And in sport mode, it has a lot more acceleration. There we go. The Lucid wants to race. Really got to get a chance to drive a Lucid Air. If anyone's watching and they have a Lucid Air in the Chicagoland area, please don't hesitate to reach out. I have a Polestar 2. We can figure something out. I just want to get a chance to drive the Lucid and do some charging tests, range test, all the good stuff. I also like the steering wheel in here a little more. I mean, it's a little thin, but the flat bottom, I don't remember the EV6 having a flat bottom steering wheel. I think it was a regular round wheel. No, I'm trying to remember. I know the Volvo had a round wheel.
Nope.
That's one thing I've noticed with this is it's not as smooth with the regen and power delivery of like, I barely touched the pedal and it got very jumpy compared to some of the other cars have a little bit more fine tuning and refinement that really the motors are like dialed in to have that was an e-tron too. A lot of electric cars around here in Oak Brook really have that good refinement to how it applies regen and blends the brakes and the linear feel of the accelerated pedal.
Yeah, you really don't feel like you're in a car right now. You almost feel like you're in an airplane.
Yeah.
Noise-wise, space-wise, openness.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think this is a little bit quieter than the Volvo was.
Agreed.
And this is glass roof too, so we can't call the glass roof as the fault. And I don't know if maybe this is the Limited, so I don't know if in the Limited it has a little more sound deadening, etc. I will say the price is actually pretty similar. That Volvo I think was $59,000, and these typically come in around $55,000 for a Limited dual motor. So certainly you get what you pay for. So that's a wrap for the quick spin here in the Ioniq 5. Big thanks to Hyundai to bringing this vehicle out. I didn't even know we were going to be able to drive this. It was advertised to us as being a static display, but great to take it around for a quick spin while we had some time in between cars. And thanks to the Chicago Auto Trade Association for putting together this whole Chicago Drives Electric event and having the media day for us all to get a little bit more seat time in each of these vehicles. If you found this content helpful, please do like and subscribe. Really helps the channel grow. And take care until next time.